Hello classic rock fans, welcome to another episode of the Vinyl Countdown. Today I'm looking at a very influential album, part of my vinyl collection, very influential from the obviously 1960s, 1967. It's the iconic and much parodied Beatles Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band sleeve. Now for me, collecting Beatles vinyl, which I don't do generally at all, I just have some nice bits of vinyl, is a bit of a minefield really, because there's so many little things you've got to be aware of. So I can't really say whether this is a first edition or not. I suspect it isn't, but it's just I think it's an very early pressing from the 60s. You can tell by the smell of it and the feel of it, the fact that the vinyl is quite heavy as well. Anyway, it's got the familiar gatefold sleeve, and you've got the lovely insert. You've got obviously that great picture of all four of them together in their Sgt. Pepper garb, and the back sleeve as well. Now, of course, this came with an insert as such, which you were supposed to cut out, I think, and do things with. I don't know if anyone was silly enough to do that, but luckily the insert is still there intact. And the lovely red, quite psychedelic looking, fiery looking inside sleeve. Unfortunately, my inside sleeve has got some writing on it. I think people used to write sometimes on the records in those days when they took them to parties. But there's a sleeve. Here is the original LP, of course, on the yellow Parlophone label. What's the stamp on it? XEX63, it looks like H1 or B1, and that's XEX6371. So I don't know if that denotes what sort of copy it is. It's got a name that's been rubbed out, unfortunately, on this copy I've got. It's not a fantastic condition copy, but nevertheless, I just think original vinyl dated from the 60s to do with the sort of major acts or major bands are getting increasingly difficult to find. So I'm just glad I've got this copy. So there we have it. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's got a nice laminated sleeve. Lots of sleeves were laminated in those days. A little bit of laminate lift here and there. You can hear the sort of creak as it opens, but very much a contender for what you would call a modern antique. Anyway, thank you for watching Vinyl Countdown. Click like, subscribe, but more importantly, please keep listening.